everybody, Sage Burger here. Welcome to Primal Evolution, and we're going to talk today about your Corona strategy. What do I mean by the Corona strategy? Well, it's very simple. We have got 21 days of lockdown here in Johannesburg, or in South Africa for that matter, a national lockdown for 21 days. And for us to use this Corona crisis that we have right now, for us to use it in our favor, what's very important is for us to keep focused on a growth mindset. And there are a whole bunch of live Facebooks that are still on the newsfeed, which you can go and have a listen to regarding the growth mindset. But what I want to do is I want to ask you, what is your Corona strategy? What is your Corona strategy? Starting today, you've got 21 days to make a difference. Now I'm going to speak to three different kinds of people. I'm going to use three different examples. Okay, the first one is the entrepreneur. The entrepreneur is the guy who owns a business, the guy who has to pay salaries, the guy who has to pay overheads, and our Sunday business is locked down for 21 days. You need to transition online, guys. If you are in that position, don't sit back and watch Netflix now. Don't sit back and play Fortnite or whatever game you're into. What you now need to do is you need to be relevant in the market. You need to be someone who's adding value in the market on social media. You need to go out and put posts out multiple times a day, giving your audience, giving your followers or your target market, give the marketplace value in your industry, so that when this coronavirus blow over, which it will, like every other crash, every other market crash that we had in the history of planet Earth, straight after the crash is when the opportunity arises, right? But you will never be able to take advantage of that opportunity if you are not relevant in the market. The person who's going to win after this coronavirus, a lot of people is going to go out of business, guaranteed. A lot of people will go out of business. That means the competition will be a little bit lower, the existing competition, but new competition will rise, because there's guys out there that's taking advantage of this opportunity to make themselves more relevant, to get more goodwill, and to increase their like, know and trust factor with their marketplace. Now, how do you do that? Well, you're gonna set out a 21-day strategy. Okay, I'm calling it my Corona strategy, and you've got 21 days to tip the odds into your favor. The way you're gonna do that is you're gonna put content out, videos, posts, documents, articles, coaching videos. Like, there's a million different ways to do this, but you got to put out valuable stuff into the marketplace that help people to know, like and trust you. The know, like and trust factor has to be very high. The person with the highest know, like and trust factor at the end of this coronavirus, when the crisis is over, that's the person who's going to be able to take advantage of the opportunities for that first 3 weeks after the crisis, after the market crash. That first 3 weeks, that is the person that's going to make it. It's the guy that's got the highest know, like and trust factor. That's for entrepreneurs. For intrapreneurs, guys, if you are at home, if you're working from home, even if your boss gave you off, I would really urge you to not sit back and lay back and treat this as a holiday. I would say get online, get busy, and add more value to the company that you work for. If you're an intrapreneur, it means that you're working within an organization with the mindset of an entrepreneur, so you're treating that as your own business. And if you're just going to be running around and you're going to be playing games and sitting around not doing much, you're not adding value to your company. After this market crash, look guys, there will be a recession. We're already in a recession, but it will carry on, and that recession is going to cause an increase in unemployment. And the way that you prevent yourself from being unemployed is add so much value to the company that you work for that they cannot afford to let you go, because the income that you are creating is greater than what they pay you. That is the only way as an entrepreneur, how you can survive the corona virus or the COVID-19 crisis. Now, outside of that, there's a few things that you can do as an entrepreneur. Start adding value to the marketplace. If you are an IT specialist, start doing some videos and some lives about around IT and around what you do in the industry. Become the expert. Become someone that they like, they know, and they trust in the industry. So now, when the opportunity arises straight after this COVID-19 is blown over, then you have the leverage on your side. You stack the odds in your side, because you can go to your boss and say, boss, this is what I did. I created this, I did this, I did that, I helped there, I created this awareness, and now that I'm working for the company, I can keep on doing that online, but I can also say that I work at the company and I can help you draw some clients into the business. That's one strategy. And then for the individual, there's individuals out there that is employees, entrepreneurs, moms, stay-at-home moms, some stay-at-home dads, retired. You guys, you can use this 21 days to get to your next level. Let's face it, the coronavirus is here, and it's taught us a hell of a lot. I've learned a lot from this, and I know every single other person I speak to, they've learned a lot about this. And we know I view this as a reset button. This is a reset button for anybody to take this 21 days and start developing the habits that you need to create the future life experience that you desire. Now, I preach this a lot, but I'm going to say it again. I'm going to beat it until it's dead, and then beat it some more, because it is a fundamental truth of transformation. Your current life experience is the sum total of your past habits, and your future life experience will be the sum total of your current habits. Now, I've got a video on YouTube. I'm going to leave the link down below. Go click on that link, go watch the video. It's called the 63-day rule. In the 63-day rule, I explain to you, it's a training video, so I'm giving you training on how to develop, establish, and automate habits in your life. And the first 21 days of that rule of 63 is ideally your corona strategy. Write down what is the skills you want to learn, what is the habits that you want to learn. Go and study that video and use that in this 21 days to set up the habits now that will help you create your future life experience. If you don't want a job anymore, set up the habits now that will give you the opportunity to get in your own clients once the market comes back up again. If you want to have an increase or a promotion at work, put the habits in place now that will allow that, add value. If you're an entrepreneur, put the habits in place now that you can have the future life experience of people know, like, and trust you, and they give you their business when everyone else is struggling, or everyone who did not pay attention, did not prepare during this time of crisis. So with all of that said, I'm going to let you guys go off. I really want to challenge you. Take this to heart. If you're going to do this, leave a comment down below. I would love to see some comments here on what is your plan going ahead in this next 21 days of lockdown here in South Africa. How are you going to use it to your advantage? How are you going to stack the odds in your favor? If there's anyone that you could imagine that might be able to use this information to move their life forward, please guys, share, spread the love, pay it forward. We need to stand together in times like this. This is when a nation will be divided and fall, or they'll stand together and they'll rise. So please stay safe, please stay healthy, look after your immune systems, keep them up. And if you have anyone if you like the content, please subscribe to our channels. We're everywhere on social media. But if you can share with a friend, that would be absolutely fantastic. Again, my name is Sage. I'm the founder of Primal Evolution. I'm a transformation coach, trainer, and speaker on transformation. And My mission is to help you achieve your mission. I'm here for you in this 21 days of lockdown to help you to get your life experience transformed from what you have right now to what it is that you want. Guys, until next time, have a good one and cheers.